On example 2, we're going to subtract our functions. And yes, order matters when you subtract. Order doesn't matter when we add, but it does matter when we subtract. So I'm going to I think I'll do this slow on the seminar. So we're going to take f, which is negative x squared plus 4x minus 5. We're going to subtract g, which is x minus 7. Remember, when you subtract, we add the opposite. So f stays alone. I don't change f. I will change my minus sign to a plus sign, and I'll distribute my negative inside. So I'll say plus negative x plus 7. That looks like a test question we had. So we get negative x squared. 4 minus 1 is 3. And negative 5 plus 7 is 2. And that's f minus g of x. Now let's do g minus f of x. So I'll start here with g, which is x minus 7. I'll subtract f, which is negative x squared plus 4x minus 5. And then we'll distribute the negative inside. So we get x minus 7 plus x squared minus 4x plus 5. I'd like to write it in standard form. I think what I'll do is I'll write equals. So x squared, 1 minus 4 is negative 3x. Negative 7 plus 5 is negative 2. And there's g of f minus x. Notice they're different, aren't they? In fact, they're opposites. Should make sense because we get an opposite answer. Now, if we take a look at multiplying, like we do on example 3, we did this in chapter 10. We are just going to make a box and multiply. I don't like how that box looked. I'm going to start over. There we go. So I'm going to say x squared plus 2x minus 7. I'm going to multiply that by 3x minus 10. So I'm taking a quadratic times a linear. So we get 3x cubed. It's just a way, the box is a way to remember to distribute. It's really all it is. Plus 6x squared minus 21x. And I get negative 10x squared minus 20x plus 70. And so our answer is going to be 3x cubed. So I'll say f times g of x is 3x cubed. So when I multiply a quadratic and a linear, I get a cubic because I'm just adding my exponents. And then I got some like terms here. 6 minus 10 is negative 4x squared. Negative 21 minus 20 is negative 41x. And we'll go plus 70. What happens if I multiply a linear and an exponential, like we have on the next one? Pretty much the same thing. Except when you multiply by an exponential, you're not going to have a bunch of like terms. So if I take 1/3 to the x power plus x, well, I really can't combine 1/3 to the x because my exponent is x. So I'm going to say 1/3 to the x times 3x. And then 1/3 to the x times -10. I can multiply 3x times x, I'll get 3x squared. And then minus 10x. Notice we don't have any like terms, do we? The only thing I can maybe simplify is my negative sign, but that's about it. So h times g of x is going to be 1/3 to the x times 3 to the x. A positive times a negative is a negative, so I'll say minus 10 times 1/3 to the x plus 3x squared minus 10x. And there is our answer. Kind of a long one. So you might get some long answers